This video will be a recap of the methods you can see at the top on the comment line for array lists and how we can use them. Now, I haven't had a video that's really focused on this .add number element, so I'll add that on this video also. And so we declare an array list. This is one I've had in a current video of Clash characters, and there's currently just Barbarian, Archer, and Healer are in that list. I've added them in the list. Remember, .add is how you would simply add something onto the end of your list. But let's say, for example, I don't want to add to the end of my list. I actually would like to add onto somewhere in the middle of my list. And so maybe I'll add a golem. Now, I decide that I don't want golem to be at the end of my list. I actually want it to be at index 1. And so this basically can be done. I can declare which index I want, and I insert or add golem at index 1. The beauty of an array list is it actually doesn't replace whatever is there. Remember, currently, Archer is at index 1. It won't replace Archer. What it will do is it will put golem in Archer's place, and then it will shift the list. And now my list will have 4 items, but they'll be a little bit different order. So when I run this, you can see that the Barbarian is at index 0, Golem is now at index 1, Archer gets shifted to index 2, and Healer gets shifted to index 3, and there are 4 items there in my array list. So that takes care of adding an element somewhere in the middle of the list. Now, of course, if we want to remove something from the list, we would use .remove, and I would ask it to remove. Now, since these are strings, I could remove which element I would like. The index, let's say I want to remove index 0, which is going to be the Barbarian. I want to remove index 0, which is the Barbarian. And now I'll run this to check my list, and the Barbarian is now missing. And now Golem is index 0, Archer is index 1, and Healer is index 2. Okay, so that's if you would like to remove something from the list. If you just simply want to access the list and get something, remember that's .get, and I'm using that in my for loop to access each item in the array list. Of course, if I just want one specific item, then what I would do is I would output whichever item I want. So clash car dot get, and let's say I want to get index number 2 right now, and you have to remember that things have been shifted around. In my output screen is what the array list looks like currently, so index 2 should output Healer, so there should just be Healer on the first line of my output. There it is, and I just get the Healer right now. And so that's get. Get is if you want to just grab something. Of course, if you want to know what index something is at, because your array list is shifting, things are moving, it's growing, it's shrinking, and now you're just thinking, hey, you know what? I just want to know where the Archer is right now. And so you could ask for it, and you can get index of, and I'd like to know where my Archer is right now. So I just want to know the index number for Archer. And currently, remember, it is at index 1, so I should be able to get that output of index 1 here when I run this, and there it is. Currently, my Archer is at index 1. So that's when you'd like to find out where something is in your list. Of course, .size, remember, tracks how long my list is, and the list is fluid. It grows and it shrinks, and so .size is tracking how big it is, and a lot of times that's used in the for loop. So the for loop, the number of times that the for loop runs changes as my list grows and shrinks. .set, remember, is if you actually want to go into your list and just change something. So currently, let's just say I would like to change I'd like to change Healer right now. Now remember, Healer currently is at index 012, index 2, and I'd like to change what's at index 2. So I will say clash car dot set. I'm going to set index 2 equal to some element, and I need to declare what I want it equal to. So I will set it equal to dragon. I decide to take whatever's at index 2, which is a Healer, and I'm basically going to set it equal to dragon, and I'm going to change it. And now you can see my list here has Golem, Archer, Dragon, and it has been replaced. That's a quick recap of methods, a short review of what they do and how you can use them. With an addition of this, add a specific element right into the list, and that specific method will make the list grow because it inserts and shifts.